But she has also fought tooth and nail, and she's fought, oh God, well she can let you know how many politicians she's upped it to. And her story is now going around the world. I managed to read the French version. It's been in Thai, it's been in Dutch. So, you know, hopefully the Australian politicians will finally be shamed into doing something right. Anyway, here is Katrina. Do you prefer Spraggon or Mosley? Here is Katrina Spraggon, and her beautiful daughter is sitting over there, and that's Caitlin.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Katrina Spraggon. A lot of you know me as Katrina Mosley on Facebook. So I have a daughter, Caitlin, right here with 19 medical conditions, ranging from refractory epilepsy, scoliosis, hypertonia, plagioccephaly, macrocephaly, communicating hydrocephalus, chronic lung disease, obstructive sleep apnea with hyperventilation, hip dysplasia, and the list goes on. For 3 years now I've been fighting to try and get a legal cannabis product for my daughter, and I'm going around in circles. I get promised everything and nothing's happening. Back in January, Jeanette Young said my daughter can stay on the medical products what she's on today. She told me it's not an amnesty, but my daughter can stay on the 3 illegal cannabis products. Will she put that in writing for me? No, she won't. Then we've got palliative care at Lady Slento Children's Hospital. They'd prefer to give my daughter oxycodone, oxycontin, endone, Tramal, gabapentin and Vasatis patches instead of prescribing cannabis to my child. Now my daughter's meant to be on these opiates until she's 15 years old, until they can remove her hip joint, because her dislocated hip, she's had 3 hip operations and nothing's helped. So the only thing they can do is remove a whole hip joint, but they won't do that until she's 15. So they want me to drug my daughter up on all these opiates, what suppress her breathing, put her on high flow oxygen, and have her sedated in bed every day until she's 15, instead of me giving my daughter a drop of cannabis where she's accessing the community and has a quality of life. Now, going on 3 years, I've been giving my daughter this cannabis in Lady Slento Children's Hospital. Recently, in August, the director had his job put on the line, and he told me to remove the cannabis off hospital premises. I told him to ring the police, because I'm going to report every single person in this hospital who has allowed me to use cannabis medicine for the last 3 years. Because not one person has mandatorily reported it, because they know what it does for my child. They give my child pharmaceutical seizure medication. She ends up on life support. I give her a drop of cannabis. She's sitting up in bed in ICU smiling. It's beyond a joke. So the director has said now, if I want to take my daughter to hospital, the only solution for my daughter would be to stop the cannabis abruptly and put her back on pharmaceuticals what don't agree with her and risk her life and putting her back on life support. Now, a doctor's oath is do no harm. Why aren't these doctors following this and doing no harm? All they're causing is harm all the time. Now, they've told me themselves I'd prefer to give my daughter Madaz and put her on life support than for me to give her a drop of cannabis. Is that meant to be, this is a doctor meant to be do no harm. Now, the director of that hospital, we got admitted to the hospital that time back in August after the director threatened me. Stayed in hospital for 3 days. I administered the cannabis medicine for 3 days. Now, on the Friday when we got discharged, I got home from hospital and the detectives were there with the search warrant ready to search my house. I invited them inside. I'm like, come in boys, come in, here's the evidence. So I got my folder out and showed them the evidence of how many doctors telling me to give her this illegal cannabis with THC and THCA. I give it to my daughter, and the detectives shook my hand and said, well, we searched your house high and low, didn't we, Mum? Hear this, everyone? The detectives did not search my house. So, yeah, this is police, what are actually good police, who care for my daughter. So anyway, the detectives did not search my house. They congratulated me, told me to keep doing what I'm doing, but also told me do not access any Queensland Health Hospital or school until Cameron Dick sorts the matter out. Now, I had the meeting with Cameron Dick. You know what his solution was? I don't know. All we can do is change the government. So here we are. We need to change the government. That's all we can do. So let's get on with that and we'll change the government. Thank you.